Hi everybody, get ready with me as I get to go hang out with two of my favorite people. I wanted to show you my skincare makeup prep when I get out of the shower. This is the Glycolic Acid Toner from Bloom Spa. You can use a Q-tip. I am a little quick and to the trigger, so I put a little bit on my fingers and just put it around the face, pat it in. You don't want to get it in the eye. But what's so important about glycolic acid, especially if you're 40 and up, is that it holds 400% more moisture in your skin than if you didn't use it. And if you remember back a few months ago when I had the shingles outbreak, I have a tiniest little bit of discoloration, but a lot of my Bloom Spa products are lightening that and helping that out. And one of the things that I'm using is the Super C formula, Super E, vitamin E formula. The other is the vitamin C. So I take a squirt or two of that. Again, these products have no filler, no nutraceuticals. They're all natural, organic, naturally derived, completely 100% non-toxic. Most brands cannot say that. And the vitamin C helps to lighten discoloration. So we're getting into summertime here. If you have liver spots, moles, and things, it's one of the things that's been helping me. And then I go in with the Peptide Trio. Do you need all three peptides? I think there really is like a facelift in a bottle. So if you notice now, I did gua sha, so I've got a little bit of pink, but notice that when I relax the skin, it is still a little more relaxed from the gua sha, but I ran out of this for less than a week. And I noticed that when I would relax my face, those wrinkles would stay pronounced. So I would take one squirt of the enhanced peptide, one squirt of the enhanced C, and then one pump of the enhanced A. And you want to use them in the hands mix it right before use. And it's just so pleasant and enjoyable. It smells amazing. It's got everything from organic flowers and essential oils to bee pollen products. And I like to get it up into the orbital bone. And the reason I say it's like a facelift in a bottle is because some of these peptides are like a relaxant for the skin. So what it does is it drives deep into the layers of the skin, and whatever's left over, I put on my neck, my décolletage, the back of my hands. Don't waste it. My hands used to be more wrinkly, and I had more liver spots, if you will, or sunspots, and it really is helping improve that. And already you can see the glow. It's just a natural glow. If I did nothing else for the rest of the day, I would have this glow. And what's nice is throughout the day and with repetitive use, those expression lines, as the product absorbs deep into the tissue and you're retreating yourself each day, it is like a relaxant, if you will. So instead of getting botulism injected in your body, no judgment for my girlies out there or my gentlemen that love that process, but I like to use things that are naturally derived from God. I want to try to fight my aging or embrace my aging gracefully and naturally, if you will. And then I like to go in with my eye serums next. Now this is the teeny tiny size that I love for travel. I honestly love to keep it in my purse, but again, I ran out. I'm waiting on my new bigger bottle, but this is the Ultra Firm Eye Peptide. Any products that you order for Bloom or Bloom Spa, if you use my name Erica as the checkout code, you'll not only get free shipping, but you'll get a discount off of your entire purchase. And it takes very little. One pump is actually a lot. But I like to really load under and around the eye before putting on eye makeup. So we want to be gentle with our eyes. You've heard me with this spiel before. I'm a contact lens wearer. I'm in the sun. Back in the day, I used to get in the tanning bed. So this area really is a struggle for me, but I just want to support her the best I can, give her as much hydration as I can, and let that soak in. And I pat it in. And you want to get this around the eyelashes and around the eyebrows because there are certain peptides in the eye peptide serum that actually regrow hair. I used to use the Vitalash or Revitalash formula years ago. Very overpriced, did nothing for me. This has no fillers. It lasts a long time, even this tiny little bottle. But this is a perfect size for travel or your purse to refresh your makeup or your skin in the middle of the day. And then we get to my two winners for makeup prep. I love that Michaela gal that's got her Point of View brand. But again, and I'm not dissing anything, but what I love about this is it's created for estheticians by an esthetician. Everything is completely 100% organic, natural. If you haven't tried it yet, I encourage you to. Now, the Hydrating Rain is a lighter serum. Typically, we put serums on first and then our heavier creams and lotions. And you can do that. What I have found is if I do the Hydrating Rain first, and then I follow with the Ultra Rich Moisturizer, which is great for combination dry skin. Even oily skins will enjoy it. It's not overly emollient, but it's just right. It gives your skin what it needs to drink up, plump, and rejuvenated. But what I find is when I do a pump of each of them, because again, I'm usually in a rush, I just don't take the time to be bothered. One squirt of each. Again, there are no fillers in this product, so very little. These products are going to last you a long time. And what I find is mixing them together gives me this nice tackiness. It does not pill under your makeup. And it just keeps the glow, and it seals in all of the peptide serums. And what I find as we get into summer, if I'm getting oilier, maybe I do a half a pump of each. Maybe I do the Hydrating Rain every other day and the Ultra Rich Moisturizer every day. So this is my makeup prep skin. I'm gonna let this soak in for a minute or two and then come back for the next part where I recreate the pink makeup look that a lot of you have been asking me about. Mwah!